All right. So why are you bringing this case to court today?
Well, Your Honor, it seems like some clarification needs to be taken care of. This gentleman here is the father of my 16-year-old daughter, and he's also the husband of my older sister. Problem we have here.
She's trying to destroy my marriage and extort me out.
Okay, she asked me what was happening.
Yes, that is very true.
I'm sorry. I'll let her have her piece.
Wow. So when did you guys first connect? When did you, first?
In high school, which actually is true love. I feel like that's your first love. However, I did not realize that my sister was in his sights. By the time I realized I was pregnant, she was definitely in his sights. There was jewelry.
Oh, yeah, okay. So in actuality, you had him first.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
And technically, I still do.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So what do you have to say for yourself in regards to this situation?
Well, number one, she slept with all her sister's boyfriends. And this is high school. I still know these guys. I'm Facebook friends with half of these guys. Okay? I can prove it. They'll all back me up on this. She slept with, who didn't she sleep with in high school? Okay? And then now, since her daughter's 16, all of a sudden she's coming to me for money because the kid needs a car.
Okay. And I tell you what, it sounds like
And
year
she's always been jealous of her sister. Okay, her sister's just a year younger.
Okay.
But she's a lot prettier. And have you seen this kid? Have you seen a picture of this girl? This is not... Okay, I'm sorry. All due respect, this girl is ugly. I'm a pretty man, okay? I'm not trying to be narcissistic. I'm a good-looking dude, okay? I know this. People tell me all the time, that girl is fugly, Your Honor. Okay? I'd have to put 3 bags over her head.
Oh my goodness, that sounds a little harsh there. That sounds harsh.
I'm just being
You
really
weren't thinking that way when you laid with her.
You know what?
And what happened with your eyes then?
And if it's his kid, he's not going to feel like that either. If it comes back the way, be careful what you say.
Okay, so what was your relationship like before?
Actually, I have to admit that we were more friends than lovers, and it kind of happened, like things do happen, especially when we're young. But, well, hey, if the spirit moves you. So anyway.
All it takes is once.
Yes, exactly. And as we also pointed out,
Yeah.
I got to him before my sister did. So I think the correction is she wants what I have.
Interesting.
Not the other way around.
Interesting. Okay, so for you, what happened in the beginning? How did you guys get connected?
Well, so, I was friends with both of them, and their parents were a little bit lax with the rules, so I was spending the night with... I was officially dating her sister at this point, okay? Because if you line this up with the kid's birthday, it doesn't make sense, all right? So, my girlfriend, wife now, okay, we're on the bottom bunk, okay? She gets up to go to the bathroom. She's having some stomach problems, food poisoning, whatever. She's there a while, okay? This one creeps down from the bottom, or from the top of the bed to the bottom, slides in bed with me, starts getting all friendly. I was 17 years old, okay? A stiff wind would get me aroused, okay? What do you think I did? And then she went back to the top bunk like nothing happened.
Wow. Well, that seemed to be a close call. Her sister could have been back at any...
Oh, we could hear her down the hall. She had it coming out both ends. It was bad.
Wow.
It was bad.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, we had plenty of time.
I see. So I thought you said something. You made it seem like you guys still connect somehow, or...
Well, through the child, because obviously he has been with my sister, but I feel like it is time.
And she
My
said the
sister
whole
has
time she
become
has
aware.
no idea.
You had your time.
So my sister has become aware of the situation, which is why I felt it was important to bring it to the forefront and clarify exactly whose child it is. Now, only the mother really knows, but because I want him to feel secure in the answer and I want my sister to feel secure, it's a horrible situation, really, I say. But I would feel better if it was clarified, and as he said, the child is ugly, so I can't wait to find out what the results.
All right. All right. So does your sister know, or did she know when you got pregnant? Did she know who the father was?
No, not at the time, and it was, embarrassing, and I did have a reputation as a younger woman, and this is my sister and her future we're talking about, so no. So when I was asked who the father was, it was pretty easy, especially in a small town, to just beg off and say that the guy left or passing through off to college at the age we were. And so the reason it's coming now is because she has recently discovered. Not sure how, when or why or where, but
Magically because she turned 16.
Yeah.
Okay. You're saying because the child turned 16?
The child turned 16, so what happens when you turn 16? You get your driver's license. All of a sudden, she gets to make her go do errands, so she's going to need a car. She doesn't make a lot of money.
You missed the mark there. We're not talking about the money.
Okay.
It wasn't
one
my
at a
turn.
time, please. Yes, it was. It was respectfully. She was still talking.
I do apologize or not. I understand that you think
So
it's
anyway,
because
the
she
bottom
wants a
line-
car.
Just a second. Just a second, please.
I think it's because she wants a car, but no, your wife and my sister found out, so I think it's the right thing to do to let her know. Number one, if you're even to blame. If it turns out that you are correct,
Found out what? You slept everything in pants in high school?
that everything's good. You are in the clear. Your wife and your relationship are cool. It's up to me to work mine out with my child and my sister. And then if it is yours, you're going to have a lot of explaining to do.
Oh, you're going to be doing the explaining.
All right. So do you have any reasonable doubt to think that the child is not yours?
Yeah. Have you seen a picture of the kid? Have you met her? She looks nothing like me. I've known this kid her entire life. Okay. She never said anything. The kid doesn't look a thing like me. Okay. Now that she's 16, she magically comes to me for money because I have a successful business and she's a waitress. Okay. So this is a simple case of extortion, and she has always been jealous of her sister, and she is trying to create problems because she's a drama queen and a narcissist, and she's just a toxic person, and she's trying to create problems in everyone else's life.
Okay. How is your wife handling this?
How do you think she's handling it? She is not happy.
Right. Right. Understood. And who would?
I've been sleeping on the couch for a good couple of weeks.
So, who encouraged you to bring this to court today?
Your Honor, it was my sister, if you believe it or not. We had to talk about this because obviously it's
I said bring it to court.
Well, I'm speaking. She's speaking now, please.
It's a very big deal. We're talking about her future with her husband and their children, my future as their aunt, as her sister, and our interactions together, and our child, if it turns out that's the case. So we just felt, after discussing it, that the best thing to do was go the legal route, get the test, find out exactly what we're talking about, and then we'll be mature and adult about the decision, because there's no other choice. There are kids involved here. Hard feelings, but we'll get past those. We're family.
Good. I like the way you're thinking, though. That gives hope. Yes. When you delivered the child, your now 16-year-old, was he present?
No, because as I said, I wasn't, I was young and I was careless and reckless, but I wasn't stupid. And I realized what that meant, if in fact he was the father, what it meant for my family and our futures. So no, he didn't know anything until she's 16 now. He knows now because his wife knows now.
Wow. So you've held this all this time now. But had you talked before? He knew, though, somewhere in the past, in between the 16 years.
No,
No, he didn't. So this is all new to both of them.
it's all
And your
well,
sister.
all new to him and my sister. Okay. Yeah, and so it
The
was
drama
a
part
shock.
is not new, though. This is her lifestyle,
Well,
Your Honor.
some people are more colorful than others.
I'll start with you. So if it turns out that the child is yours, how will you move forward? What will you do?
I'll do whatever you order me to do. Okay, I'm a stand-up guy. I'll take care of the kid if it's mine. I know it's not, so I'm not worried.
Okay.
But I'm a law-abiding man. Okay, I have a successful business. If she is somehow miraculously my daughter, I'm gonna make sure her future is provided for. Okay, so I'm going to do whatever the court tells me to do.
Well, and just for the record, law-abiding people can have sex with people that maybe they shouldn't have or get people pregnant. So that's kind of beside the point. So now, but thank you for that. So then I'll ask you, so if it turns out that the child is not yours, it's not his, what will you do? How will you handle that and move forward?
Well, all this time I have thought it was, I don't know. I think I'll be a little relieved if it's not, because, that'll give me some closure, and it will also help my sister and him with their kids if he's not the father. If he is the father, then I would hope that eventually he would get past what I did to you and her and my sister and get to learn to know the child. And just, I can be completely out of the picture as long as we have care, which I'm seeking right now. And I would love for you to have a relationship with her in the long run. Not next week, but if you are the father, I'd like you to spend some time with her, get to know her.
I do know her. She's my niece, not my daughter.
Yeah, but knowing her as your daughter will be a different experience, I guarantee you.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would. So I do have the DNA results here. How will you feel? Are you ready for this? How will you move forward?
After all this time, I am definitely ready either way. That's why I'm here.
Okay, got it. All right, and then for you, sir, got the results here. How are you feeling? What do you think moving forward, depending on the outcome?
I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Well, when it comes to 16-year-old Cassandra, sir, you are.
That is a bunch of crap. I want a new test. I want a new test.
No.
That is fake. She faked the results. She bribed someone.
Sit down, please. That's enough.
Fake results. Fake results.
Sit down. That is enough. That is enough.
That's a bunch of crap, Your Honor.
These results are 99.9.
Yeah, well, I'm the .0. You're right. I'm the .01. I want those tests again. I want that done again. You want me to pay for it?
With a sound company. This is it. 99.9.
BS,
You
Your Honor. I do
are-
not believe that. I'm going to pay for your test. Oh, you don't want to hear the language I could be using.
Well, you know what? You don't want to give it. That's what it comes down to. You don't want to give
A
that
new
language.
test. I demand a new test. I will have
Your
a new
focus
test
needs-
and a new
Your focus needs to be this wonderful 16-year-old.
which is not
And
mine,
your
and I'm going to
wife.
prove it. I'm going to have
And
a
your
private
children.
company that I hired.
And how you will move
That this
forward.
kid is not mine.
Your focus. The 16-year-old. That's your focus. Your wife, and how, in whatever order. That's your new focus. You have a new family member, an additional daughter. All right. So, sir, this is what's going to happen. You are going to be held in contempt. You will spend 72 hours in jail for that.
Really?
And yes, really. And I'm
my attorneys.
That's enough from you. That's enough. And I hope your business will run well enough for you to still have the financial backing to take care of this new party and this new responsibility that you have.
These hearings from my attorneys.
That's enough. You know what? We'll add 5 days to that. I don't plan to hear anything else from you. I hope we're clear.
8 days, is that what you're saying?
You know what? I'll make it a month. Case dismissed.